This great moment is brought to you by the Virginia Lottery.
Yeah, I can remember that game. It was like Louisville was ranked 11th in the country, and it was a big game for Rodney Ashby. It was a must-win game for us. It seems like every shot Rodney took, he made it. And that opened me up more towards the end of the game. And I just started scoring more, and the crowd was into it, playing at Louisville, and it was unbelievable how Rodney stepped his game up. He was a totally different player. So that just took us to another level, So I think Rodney had a great game. And, he made me play better. Just looking at him, doing what he was doing. We just flat out and played hard, and we took care of the win.
You were actually experiencing it, though. I mean, I know you were red in the face. You looked like you were just, happy, but what was going on the inside of you?
So it comes down to it's tie game. We come out of the huddle. I'm at half court. And everybody else is setting up. We're running home run, which is, I guess, the Christian Laettner play that everybody would know from Duke in Kentucky games. And so Kendrick's at the free throw line, and y'all are at the half court. And I'm getting ready at half court, walking towards to take the ball out. And Coach Webb comes and gets me and says, look, you played a great game. Just don't throw the ball out of bounds. So that's all I have to do is not throw the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, really.
And so we get down underneath, come back. Tom O'Neal hands me the ball. And I threw it, and I felt like I barely put anything on it. Well, the next thing I know, it's up with the pep band, at the far end of the court, and nobody had touched it. So we have to bring it all the way back down. Louisville's ball underneath their basket with like 1.9 seconds to go.
You were scared by this time.
Oh, yeah. By this time, I'm like,
I've done best,
I was like, my best game, I'm going to mess it up throwing the ball out of bounds with 1.9 seconds to go.
Yeah.
So we get underneath the basket, we're in defense, and they throw the ball into Greg Minor, who played for the Celtics for a while, and he shoots an air ball. That was probably the most relieved I had felt, for the whole game. So we go into overtime.
Here we are now, almost 10 years later, and they made such an impact on our life, and just a basketball game, it was an afternoon in Louisville, Kentucky, but we kind of cherish those memories forever, man. So I wonder, do you have any images or pictures or anything of that game,
Yeah, I mean, I remember when we came back, we flew back right after the game, and I was excited to get home. When we come back, there's actually people at the airport, and you mentioned my nickname. Somebody had made a sign that says it wasn't Luck, it was Sweet Chuck. And I remember coming back and seeing that. And then, still today, when I see people in the stands and stuff, they mention Louisville. I mean, people say, "Gosh, that was such a great game." This is, 100 pounds ago, and for almost 10 years ago now, and it still impacts my life.
But there is Morton on the follow. Couldn't get it to go, and Ashby collects the rebound, and the Rams running.
Rodney, what'd you have for breakfast today, huh? We told you about Kendrick Bourne. Rodney Ashby has stole the show here in the first half, Jimmy.
Shot. He got it.
What a big shot by Rodney Ashby. Huh? Are you kidding me?
Ashby having the game of his career. VCU's Harris. McCoy. In and out with a three-pointer. Ashby got another one.
Why, he's not only going to save this tape, he's going to mail it to all his relatives and friends next week.
This great moment has been brought to you by the Virginia Lottery.